Hello everybody, welcome back to Marvel Swipe and Tap based video. Got an interesting one for you. Did you know Kabam this month are giving you the opportunity to have 5,000 or over 5,000 units worth of free incursion potions and revives? What are you talking about, Richard? Well, really interesting. Okay, so in the Danger Store, I was about to sing Danger Zone, then just about to break into it. So in the Danger Components store, there's a load of potions and revives and stuff like that. These are on a weekly basis, so on 7 days resetting. It means that you can get 8 in total because there's 4 weeks of this. So you get 8 in total of level 2 revives, level 3 revives, and level 4 incursion revives. Okay, and also you'll get level 4 health potions, level 3 health potions, and level 2 health potions. Wherever you are in the game, these will either going to be worth it for you or not worth it. What do you mean not worth it? Well, not worth it from a sense of going, okay, well, a Paragon player with 6 stars at rank 4 and even rank 5, a level 2 incursion health potion may not exactly scratch an itch of getting that health pool back up again. But looking at this, it was kind of interesting to note, like, there are some other usage for these. I mean, first of all, what you can do, and one of the top tips I would say is to hoard your components until the very end, or on a weekly basis purchase those particular revives and health potions and reinvest them into your grind, or hoard them in your stash. They're more than likely go into your stash, and if they do go into your stash, it is highly likely that they'll have on a 21 day, maybe even either 14 or 21 day, not 100% sure, but let's just say worst comes to worst, it's 14 days, so that gives you the largest amount possible to kind of hoard. But do bear in mind, you probably don't have any revives of incursion level, so it will be a case of well, they'll just go into your stash, and then therefore at a certain point you'll be right, well, I can then use these at a later date in any case. So it is highly likely you will be able to stash for future use when you're trying to get to the more difficult areas of incursions, or you could just get them and hoard them in general, because of how many units they save you on a this opportunity. This opportunity is mega for you. To put you into perspective of the kind of the gravitas of this kind of free opportunity Kabam are giving you out, I used the term free, but do bear in mind this isn't costing you units, and these particular components that you can get, which is your currency for this month, they're a lot more easier to obtain than you might think. We'll look at some scenarios in any case. I'm kind of preaching to people that are Cavalier, Thronebreaker, and Paragon. So yeah, there may be people lower kind of looking at this well, am I going to get a huge amount? Maybe, maybe not. Especially because you're limited wherever you are on what you take home. So looking at this particular scenario right here, this is how much if you buy all of the health potions and all of the revives, I'm not saying you should do, it's just a case of you might go, right, well, I don't need a level 2 health potion for 40 of them for 6,000 of the components I have to spend. Well, that you could strip that out, and that's only a 40k spend, to give you an example. But it's still an opportunity to get these particular things and save a large amount of units if you are going to buy them in future months and future incursion runs and stuff like that. So it costs 46k to buy the entirety of this. And when it comes to component farming dynamics, in the milestones, so these are the ones that are on a weekly basis rotating. If you're Cavalier, you'll get 69,800 from the milestones alone. Thronebreaker, 78,000 from the milestones alone, and those are replacing where the incursion milestones are. Not the top zone bonus, that's something we'll talk about in a second. And Paragon, 100k, so that's what rotates on a weekly basis. Yes, get involved with that incursion grinding. Yes, get those points. Yes, get those components, and then choose what you do next. And then it's all very interesting from there, because depending if you're willing to do some of the lower sectors, you can pick up some nice stuff. So again, components wise, doing sector 1, which I did yesterday, it's a breeze. I'll be able to do sector 2, 3, 4 and 5 fine, to be honest, when it comes to getting up to the furthest milestones, the furthest zones, which you can see there, components are divvied out on the 12th room. Yes, not everybody will be able to do all of the rooms, all of the zones, but it's not really required, especially for a lot of the stuff that you can buy in the store. You can largely get from you can get from the store. You don't have to get everything in the store, and there will be certain things that I'm sure that you'll go, well, I'm not sure if I want to buy this. And as I've said previously, save to the end And maybe then look at how many components you have as to what you're getting back, and whether or not do you really need some tier 2 alpha? Do you really need tier 5 basic at the moment? And ask those questions, because it's very much kind of like your own personal thing. But that's not what this video is about. I've already done a video on that. And also we have the spreadsheet right here that has a tab that says about best buys and spend breakdowns and stuff like that. As the main thing I want to point out with this video is use this opportunity for these health potions and revives. The revives side of things, interesting stats and information. So I've put this in the description if you want to check it out, but I'll be reading from this right now. So if you get yourself the level 2, level 3 and level 4 revives, times the 8, because you'll be able to acquire 8 over the course of the month, you are saving yourself 1,616 units. So that's for free if you buy them with components. Yes, you'll need to use your components, and they're not technically free, but they are, because, hey, units are premium items, and the currency is a throwaway currency. So in my mind, looking at this, I see this more as a kind of a free thing to buy. I suppose free is like you don't have to do any effort into it. But here's the thing, like it's just a case of it's premium currency, which units are. Non-premium currency is what components are. But again, that's a debatable. That's a story for another like debatable kind of like subject on it. But if you're looking at the health potion side of things, which you get 40 per health potion, and again, debatable whether or not putting in the lower level 2 is wise, but I'll basically put it in any case, is 560 units for 40 of the health potions at level 2. For 40 of the health potions at level 3, 1,160 units. Level 4, 1,840 units. In total, it's 5,176 units of non-premium currency. There you go. Non-premium currency spending. So you save 5,000 units plus on this, which I think is just fantastic. This is a great opportunity. And as I said, even if you don't use them for your grind in this particular incursions event, because either you're super skilled or it's the case you're like, well, I'm not quite sure if I want to use them in this, then what you can do is you can still hoard them. Hoard them for another time that maybe you will be considering at a later date going back in again. So that's something to mention as well. One other positive in this particular favor of just hoarding these is that you can hold up to 8. So you can hold them for the entirety of the month when it comes to the revives. The health potions on the other side of things, they are 10. So you have to be a bit more careful as to how you stash them, how you hoard them, and also how you manage them. But as I said, this is a good opportunity to save some units if you are an Incursions fan. Also look towards the end of the month, and as I said, maybe saving some of those components. And on the 6th day, do bear in mind, look out for Tuesdays and early Wednesdays to grab the units, grab the health potions and revives before they reset. Before the store resets in the Danger Room store, go purchase them, go grab them, and then have them in your stash, because they will be helpful for your future grind and future investment. And yeah, I know some people aren't happy with kind of the way that maybe this particular side quest is done. For me personally, it's just nice to see something a bit different. Yeah, there will be need for kind of having something a bit different in the future added in that's not the kind of normal side quest. But hey, we'll have to see what Kabam are cooking up for the future. Maybe it'll be a Battlegrounds type side quest orientated thing, but we'll have to see. But in any case, that's been the video. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a bit interesting this month to kind of go and look at this. But as I said, great opportunity to get you involved with incursions, and also think about future incursions runs when this game mode, this side quest finishes, and you can go back into the game mode with some of those revives and help yourself go further, faster. Baby, I think this is kind of a line from Captain Marvel or something. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. We've got lots more content. I'm trying to get the Thronebreaker guide out as my next video, but I thought I'd make this as a quick video just to talk about. Thanks for watching. Check out some other content, which will be located on screen right now. And have a lovely day, whatever you're doing in the world. Bye-bye.